Hey traders, welcome back to the Modest Money channel. Today I'm excited to dig into a comparison between two of the most talked about personal finance apps on the market, Rocket Money and Simplify by Quicken. In the world of personal finance, having the right app can make all the difference in staying organized, hitting your savings goals, and even avoiding those annoying overdraft fees. But with so many choices out there, it's tough to know which one will actually suit your needs. But Rocket Money and Simplify have both earned solid reputation, and today I'm here to help you figure out which one could be the best fit for you. So, stick with me during this look into Rocket Money versus Quicken Simplify as I uncover what you need to know to decide which is best for your unique needs. Let's start by talking about Rocket Money. What I find fascinating about Rocket Money is that it's designed to be more than just a budgeting app. It's almost like having a personal finance assistant. Not only does it track your spending, but it also monitors your credit score and helps you manage subscriptions. And here's the kicker. They even have a bill negotiation service. I mean, who wouldn't love having someone else do the haggling to lower your bills, right? So what is the catch? They charge 35 to 65% of your first year's savings. This seems like a lot to me, but I guess if it is money that you wouldn't have had if not for Rocket Money, it might be worth it. Now, let's look at Simplify. This app comes from the team behind Quicken, a brand that's been around forever in the world of personal finance. If you've ever heard your parents talk about balancing checkbooks with software, there's a good chance it was Quicken. Simplify takes all of Quicken's experience and brings it into a sleek, modern app. What stands out to me about Simplify is its focus on real-time budgeting. This app is perfect if you want to track your spending as it happens and stay on top of upcoming bills. It's got a really clean, ad-free design that feels simple but powerful. Plus, it's great for couples or anyone who likes sharing financial goals with a partner. It's almost like having a financial accountability buddy right in your pocket. Now, I want to talk about what other users think of these two apps, starting with Rocket Money. Rocket Money has over 117,000 reviews on the Apple App Store with a pretty solid 4.4-star rating. Of course, I didn't read through all 100,000, but I read enough to spot some trends and common themes. People seem to love how it tracks all their subscriptions and bills in one place. You know those little charges that sneak up on you each month? Rocket Money is fantastic for catching those, but like any app, it's not perfect. Some users mention occasional syncing issues with their bank accounts, which can be annoying. Also, while Rocket Money does have a free version, some of the most useful features are locked behind a paywall, which a few users find a little frustrating. Still, with all the potential savings it can help you uncover, many users say it's worth the price. As for Simplify, it has a slightly lower score of 4.2 out of 5, but still a very respectable rating. Users love how Simplify helps them plan ahead by tracking recurring bills and upcoming expenses. There's even an option to see what your bank balance will look like weeks from now, which I think is amazing. If you're the type who likes knowing what's coming and doesn't like being caught off guard with unseen expenses, this is huge. So, after looking at user reviews and trying these apps myself, it's clear that both Rocket Money and Simplify have their strengths. In terms of user reviews, Rocket Money takes a slight edge, but I think the 0.2 difference in overall ratings is pretty close and shouldn't factor into your decision that much. All right, let's dive into the features that really stand out in Rocket Money and Simplify and see how they stack up. For me, one of Rocket Money's most impressive features has to be its subscription tracking. Other budgeting apps offer this feature, but Rocket Money seems to work great. I don't know about you, but I've definitely had those moments where I see a random charge pop up and realize I forgot to cancel a free trial. Rocket Money keeps tabs on all of your subscriptions, so nothing slips through the cracks. And if you're on the premium plan, they'll even negotiate bills for you. If you are like many people and don't like negotiation, this feature is for you. Now, Simplify takes a different approach, and honestly, it's perfect for someone like me who likes flexibility in my budgeting. What I love about Simplify is that it doesn't force you into a rigid budgeting method. Instead, it gives you a spending plan that starts with your income, subtracts your bills and savings, and then shows you exactly how much is left to spend. For me, it's like having a personal that guides me through the month. And if you're like me and want control over where every dollar goes, Simplify lets you create custom categories, so your budget actually fits your life. It's incredibly intuitive. Another big selling point for both these apps is their credit score tracking. Personally, I find it super helpful to have everything in one place. So being able to monitor my credit score without needing a separate app is a big plus. Now, let's talk about Simplify's approach to spending insights. While Rocket Money gives you a broad overview of your expenses, Simplify gets really detailed with its spending watch lists and alerts. This feature is huge for me. because I'm one of those people who needs a little nudge to stay on track with certain spending categories. With Simplify, you can set alerts to notify you when you're close to hitting your budget in areas like dining out or shopping. I can't tell you how many times those reminders have saved me from blowing past my budget. All right, let's talk pricing. Rocket Money has a free version that covers the basics, but to be honest, it is quite limited and probably not worth your time. If you want the full experience, like bill negotiation and credit tracking, you'll need the premium plan, which ranges from $6 to $12 per month. The nice thing is they offer a 7-day free trial, so you can test out the premium features before committing. In my opinion, Rocket Money could end up paying for itself if they manage to lower some of your monthly expenses. Simplify, on the other hand, is super straightforward with its pricing. It's $5.99 per month, billed annually, so about $72 a year. For the features, this price point represents a great value in my opinion. While they don't offer a free version, they do have a generous 30-day free trial, which honestly gives you plenty of time to see if it's a good fit. Plus, if you use the link in the description, you can get up to 50% off, which makes it an even better deal. For everything it offers, especially the clean, ad-free experience, I'd say it's well worth the cost. If you're like me and appreciate a no-nonsense budgeting tool, Simplify's pricing feels like a good investment. So, which app is the better pick? Honestly, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're like me and want a single app that can handle multiple aspects of your finances, subscriptions, spending tracking, and even credit monitoring, Rocket Money could be a solid choice. But if budgeting is your main priority and you want something that's both intuitive and customizable, Simplify is fantastic. I really appreciate how it gives me control over my budget while keeping everything simple and organized. It all comes down to what you are after in an app. But for me personally, I prefer Quicken by Simplifi. Thanks for sticking around for this comparison. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure to tap the bell so you don't miss out on future reviews. And if you're ready to try out either app, check the links in the description for those discounts and free trials. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy budgeting.